Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another QGIS tutorial. This one's going to be about where to find free vector and raster data. There are several good places on the internet you can find them, but I'll just cover some of the more basic ones that I found pretty easy to use. So with that, let's get started. First off, we have earthexplorer.usgs.gov. It's satellite footage or satellite imagery. It basically acts as like a raster file. You can choose locations which you can download, say for example, digital elevation maps, and that's basically what we're going to be using with this particular tool in this video. So starters, if you want to choose an area with a polygon, click once, place a vertex. Again, we have a line, then we have a vertex here, and we have another vertex here. Although we should probably, because it comes in order, you want to kind of avoid putting vertexes in weird places. Okay, let's see. So now we have our, So now we have our polygon. Let's go back to datasets. Then I want to scroll down all the way over to Landsat, right here. Then I want to use Landsat Collection 2 Level 1, which is opened up. And then we're going to just leave it at Landsat 8 to 9 OLI/TIRS C2 Level 1. And once we're here, we're just going to click Results. It's going to be searching. And I can see it shows basically several squares or rectangles of DEMs. So just click on this. It'll give us the DEM for this particular set. So we can close that. We can do, if we click footprint, it'll show on the map. So for example, this is our footprint area that we can download stuff from. Of course, the download options. Now you need to have an account with USGS Earth Explorer. Otherwise, this download option won't be available to you. So once you've done that, well, first off, I'll show off the other kind of footprint areas. So we have something here. Then we have one here. And this third one matches our data pretty closely. So what we're going to do is we're going to click download. Because we're logged in, we can download options in now. Basically, you have a bunch of different options here. So our total file size of all these 20 or so different files is about 1.2 gigabytes. You only need some of them. For example, you could go from B1 to B7 or B11 TIFFs. But basically, if you want to work with the DEM files and you want to download all of these, so you would just click Add All to Bulk. Move all from bulk, close, and you would just download all files now. Now I'm not going to do that. I don't want to kind of have such large files on my computer for now. Maybe in another episode I'll show how to work with these sorts of files from USGS Explorer. But basically, the main thing you need to know with USGS Explorer, I just click create a polygon, and then you'll get some squares or rasters that will approximate your the boundaries of your polygon. So that's that. If we move over to the QGIS rather, we're going to create some. We're going to load some rasters basically. And a raster is basically, if you don't know, a raster is basically a map or image. These pixels to be colored, and that sort of displays information. So first off, we want to use OpenStreetMap. What we can do is we can go to plugins, manage install plugins. If we don't have it, this is what you do if you don't have OpenStreetMaps already in your web plugin. So we're going to do quick OS. So we typed in OpenStreetMaps. Right here we have both quick map services, so we're going to have that. If you didn't have it installed, of course it's going to say install instead of reinstall, but I don't need to do that, so I'll just click close. Once you have it installed, it's Quick Map Services. You go to Web, Quick Map Services, OSM, and OSM Standard. And basically just create an OSM map of basically pretty much of any place in the world. It's very useful as a base map player. Now there are ways you can extract raster files or extract shape files basically from OpenStreetMaps. That's going to be a topic for another video though, but it's quite easy. You just use quick OSM, and you just search for a particular thing. But yeah, that's for that. That's another video. And then of course you can just zoom in, find lots of detail. Basically very similar to Google Maps. And then next we'll have something called Natural Earth. And Natural Earth is basically, well, it says right here, public domain map data set available at 1 to 10 million, 1 to 50 million, and 1 to 110 million scales. Features slightly integrated vectors and raster data. With Natural Earth, you can make a variety of visually pleasing, well-crafted maps of cartography and GIS software. So basically, Natural Earth is useful for cartography. So go to Downloads. And I have basically different data types. We have large data sets, which are 1 to 10 million scale. I have medium scale data, 1 to 50 million. And one smallest data scale from 1 to 10 million. Now, first two, large data scale and medium data scale, basically have cultural maps, physical maps, and rasters. Now, rasters are just a very simple, basic kind of map. It doesn't have anything special added to them. Physical maps, we can show you. So it's physical maps of basically certain features on the Earth. Cultural maps, again, will show some political boundaries, for example. But yeah, so if we click back on physical, we can see that looking at some physical maps that are really specific areas or specific maps that have been colorized in various ways. And if we click on raster, it's going to load. Basically, just give us like a whole basically map of the entire Earth. So for example, if we clicked on Natural Earth 1, I could see the different Natural Earth types. So Natural Earth 1 coming based on land color. We can see that the download size is 128 megabytes, so that's larger than our other maps or other non-raster maps. And yes, this is basically, well, I'm sorry, I should go back to here. I should download shaded relief. So let's see. I'll download medium size of our Natural Earth 1. And you can see it started to download here. So it will show up in your downloads. Okay, so I scrolled over to the file I found that I downloaded from Natural Earth. So we're going to click on it. Oops, actually, we're not going to click on it yet. We're going to open it. We're going to open the file and then sorry, we just need one. Don't need that. Yeah, basically just created a Natural Earth raster that basically shows area that's actually under sea level, below sea level, but it's oddly spaced in as land here. So it's one way you can download vector files from Natural Earth. Next video I'll be talking about how you can get vector data from OpenStreetMap services. I'll also be talking a little bit more about some other alternatives to Natural Earth and OpenStreetMaps that exist out there. So if you liked, please give a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.